Shalom, hello, hola world. Today's reading, this is Bible Time Capsule, and I'm a citizen. Today's reading is for December 8th, 2013. We're in chapter 14 of Judges. Let's begin then. Chapter 14, Marriage of Samson. Samson went down to Thamnah and saw there one of the Philistine women. On his return, he told his mother and father, "There is a Philistine woman I saw in Thamnah who I wish you to get as a wife for me." His father and mother said to him, "Can you find no wife among your kinfolk or among all your people, that you must go and take a wife from the uncircumcised Philistines?" But Samson answered his father, "Get her for me, for she pleases me." Now his father and mother did not know that this had been brought about by the Lord, who was providing an opportunity against the Philistines, for at that time they had dominion over Israel. So Samson went down to Thamnah with his mother and father. When they had come to the vineyards of Thamnah, a young lion came roaring to meet him. But the Spirit of the Lord came upon Samson, and although he had no weapons, he tore the lion in pieces as one tears a kid. However, on the journey to speak for the woman, he did not mention to his father and mother that he had done what he had done. Later, when he returned to marry the woman who pleased him, he stepped aside to look at the remains of the lion and found a swarm of bees and honey in the lion's carcass. So he scooped the honey out into his palms and ate it as he went along. When he came to his father and mother, he gave them some to eat, without telling them that he had scooped the honey from the lion's carcass. Before I proceed, I'd like to show you a little image for your viewing pleasure, and it reads at the bottom, "If I am shaved, my strength will leave me." Judges 16:17. Continuing right along. His father also went down to the woman, and Samson gave a banquet there, since it was customary for a young man at this time to do. When they met him, they brought 30 men to be his companions. Samson said to them, "Let me propose a riddle to you. If within 7 days of the feast you solve it for me successfully, I will give you 30 linen tunics and 30 sets of garments. But if you cannot answer it for me, you must give me 30 tunics and 30 sets of garments. "Propose your riddle," they responded. "We will listen to it." So he said to them, "Out of the eater came forth food, and out of the strong came forth sweetness." After 3 days' failure to answer the riddle, they said on the 4th day to Samson's wife, "Coax your husband to answer this riddle for us, or we will burn you and your family. Did you invite us here to reduce us to poverty?" At Samson's riddle, his wife wept and said, "You must hate me. You do not love me, for you have proposed a riddle to my countrymen, but have not told me the answer." He said to her, "If I have not told it even to my mother or my father, must I tell it to you?" But she wept beside him during the 7 days the feast lasted. On the 7th day, since she importuned him, he told her the answer, and she explained the riddle to her countrymen. On the 7th day, before the sun set, the men of the city said to him, "What is sweeter than honey, and what is stronger than a lion?" He replied to them, "If you had not plowed with my heifer, you would not have solved my riddle." The Spirit of the Lord came upon him, and he went down to Ascalon, where he killed 30 of their men and despoiled them. He gave their garments to those who had answered his riddle. Then he went off to his own family in anger, and Samson's wife was married to the one who had been best man at his wedding. That's the end of chapter 14 of the book of Judges. This is Bible Time Capsule. I am Citizen. Peace. I'm out.